Dear friends, Chag Sameach. We're in the midst of the Passover holiday, and Thursday night begins the second part of the holiday, where for the last days, the 7th and 8th day, we celebrate Passover. Now you ask, didn't we just celebrate the Seders and so much work went into it? What are we celebrating now? And the answer is that when we talk about freedom and that the Jewish people became Bnei Chorin, as we said in the Haggadah, there are two types of freedoms. One type of freedom, which most people relate to in the Western world, is freedom from. We're no more slaves under a certain master. We're free from something else holding us back. But in the Torah, freedom means freedom to. I have the freedom now to be something else. And when God took us out of Egypt, this is only the beginning of our journey. And therefore the holiday doesn't just end after 2 days of Seders, but it goes on because we continue to talk about what am I free to be? We are free to become the most incredible type of person that God planned for each one of us. God planned great things for every one of us, for every one of you, for every individual Jew, for every individual person. And this is the beginning of the journey. We leave Egypt, we cross the sea, 6 weeks later we get the Torah. But this is not only something that happened many years ago, this is happening today. And let me tell you a little secret. We are all on a journey which began over 3,300 years ago when we left Egypt that early morning to the final destination, which is Mashiach, which is a perfect world. This has been part of the Jewish story, part of the story of the world since creation, of a perfect world achieved. It will happen. It will happen, God willing, in our lifetime. And you and I and everyone will play a role in it happening. But first, we got to meditate on it, we got to think about it, we got to internalize that message. So as we sit down the 7th and 8th day of Passover, that's what we're thinking about, is how do we help bring the final redemption? How do we make the world better? How do I make myself better? The freedom to be everything we can be and everything we were designed to be. So spend the time celebrating with your family. Thursday night to Saturday night to the end of the holiday, be in Shul. There is also Yizkar on the Shabbos services, 12 o'clock here at Chabad. We have Mashiach's meal where we celebrate the end of Passover. We finish Passover, celebrating Mashiach, the future redemption. There's so much going on. Be a part of it. Check out our schedule for services, for candlelighting times, and when you can start eating chametz Saturday night at the website chabadtmr.com in our Passover section. And I want to wish you the rest of a Chag Sameach, happy things for you and your family, and let's become all we can become. And let's transform the world one by one until we'll have that perfect world, the coming of Mashiach, quickly in our days. Chag Sameach.